Welcome to Instructional Media Development. My name is Dr. Rob, and I'm going to be your instructor. I graduated from NC State with my PhD in Instructional Technology and also have Masters in Project Management from Western Carolina University, as well as a Master's in Instructional Technology from East Carolina University. I started my career at UNC, but I am a Tar Heel, born and bred. So previous to working at UNC Charlotte, I was a lead instructional designer at the UNC School of Government. While there, I worked very closely with the Association of Educational Communications and Technology, AECT. You'll hear me talk about this organization a lot during this semester. I won the Immersive Learning Award last year for some work I did with Articulate Storyline. And I also won an Outstanding Instructional Design by a graduate student for some work I did with Adobe Presenter. I've additionally been recognized as a Graduate Scholar Award. So I want to talk to you a bit about what it means to be successful in this course. The first thing is put forth the effort. This is totally a class about mastery. There's going to be opportunities for you to revise, get feedback. I encourage you to take that in consideration. We're going to move pretty quickly through this semester. We have about 15 weeks or so, and it's really important that you meet all the deadlines. You will have opportunities to resubmit, so make sure you just get everything submitted on time. If you're running into any issues meeting the deadlines, please reach out to me and send an email and we'll find a resolution. I will provide you feedback from the perspective as an instructional designer. I've worked in the field for 15 years now and have a wealth of experience I want to pass on to you. So please pay attention to the feedback and use it as an opportunity to do revisions. This is meant to be a collaborative class. I've set up a student lounge area within the discussion forum so you can share ideas. If you have any questions, if you have any problems, if you see a classmate that's having an issue, feel free to reach out to them and answer their question for them. So we have 5 main assignments for this class. The first is going to be discussion and participation, which is going to be worth 5% of your grade. I've incorporated a great deal of lynda.com training because I think this is a great online library and it's an opportunity for you to get some hands-on experience without having to get the software. You'll also have some design assessments and some activities. I've made a revision to the class this semester to give you these opportunities to get some hands-on training with development and design before we move into our individual and team projects. So within the discussion, one of the things I'm looking for is for you to share examples, for peer review and feedback, reflection, and then also for your course artifacts. This is not an issue where we're simply going to have you going through rote memorization or repeating back recitation of facts. I'm instead looking for you to be able to apply the information that we've covered in our readings and apply it to real-world contexts. As I mentioned, we're going to be using lynda.com for some of our training. This is a great online training library, and it's going to allow you to learn the tools such as Captivate and Storyline before we actually have to download and use the free trial versions. Additionally, lynda.com is a well-recognized leader in online instruction, and they will provide certificates when you've completed certain courses. These certificates are going to be in your name, something that you can add to your resume, add to your LinkedIn profile, and as you're looking to transition or looking to get into the field of instructional technology and instructional design, these certificates are going to be very helpful for you. One of the revisions I've made to the class is I want to make sure that you have a firm understanding of design principles. One of the most helpful and useful ways for doing design is with PowerPoint. So what I've done is I've created some activities. These activities are going to allow you to improve your design skills, and it's going to be an application of the principles covered in the class. So for instance, you'll do a reading that will teach you about contrast and repetition, and then you'll do a PowerPoint assignment which will allow you to apply those principles in practice. This will also give me the opportunity to give you feedback. The reason why we're going to start with PowerPoint is that it's a great foundation, it's a low barrier of entry for technology, it will improve your design skills, and all these skills will be very helpful for you as you move into our individual and team projects. For your individual project, I'm going to have you use Adobe Captivate. Now I will say out front, Adobe Captivate does have a bit of a learning curve. To support that, I'm going to have you working through the lynda.com tutorials, and also we're going to have 3 different checkpoints. This will allow us to make sure we're on the same track, and it will give me the opportunity to give you feedback. Ultimately, this is going to be your course artifact that you're going to submit through TaskStream, and it's also going to be an opportunity for you to develop some portfolio materials. For your team project, you're going to use our Articulate Storyline 360. This is a great tool, and it's a tool that I have personally used in my work, as I mentioned when I won the Immersive Learning Award. This is going to be an opportunity for you to work on your collaboration skills as you'll be working in a team on your project. Also, it's going to give you the opportunity to have some more portfolio materials. Between Captivate and Storyline, you'll have a great foundation for you as you look to transition to instructional design. So, welcome to the first week. The first week assignments are pretty simple. The first thing I want you to do is go through and review the syllabus and also do your student introduction using Flipgrid, which is a video platform. If you can make your initial post by Thursday and to do your replies between Thursday and Sunday, that would be great. This would be an opportunity for you to get to meet and greet some of your classmates. Also, I'd like for you to create your lynda.com account, and I want to make sure everyone gets their account set up so we can start using that next week. And finally, I have a short syllabus quiz to make sure you understand everything we're going to cover in this course. As I mentioned before, I'm excited to work with you. I look forward to having a great semester.